Hello and happy to see you again! In the past, I've covered a couple of indicators that almost every trader uses. However, there are indicators that are underrated in the market. Everyone knows about them, but very few actually use them. Some seem too complex, others are unclear, and there is very little information about the third group. Yet smart traders use them because it's not only RSI or stochastic that can bring in tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. This episode is about one such indicator called the Alligator. I'll explain how it works, break down its principles, provide a trading strategy, and open a few trades. Watch the video till the end, maybe this indicator will bring you a lot of money. The Alligator is the invention of the world-renowned trader Bill Williams. He has around 60 years of practical trading experience and several indicators and books under his belt. One of his books, called Trading Chaos, is highly recommended reading. Besides Williams himself, 3 PhD mathematicians were involved in developing the indicator, and all calculators were done on the most powerful computers available in the 1990s. On the chart, it's simply 3 moving averages with different periods calculated by the median price. Each average is shifted forward by several bars. This distance is called inertia or momentum. Some say the Alligator predicts the price, but it doesn't predict. It forecasts. Don't confuse guessing with analysis. On any chart, the indicator looks like this. Do you know why it has such a predatory name? Williams named each moving average after parts of the animal's mouth. The first moving average with a period of 13 is called the jaw. It leads the price by 8 candles. The second line is the teeth, with a period of 8 and leads by 5 candles. The third part is the lips. This moving average is calculated with a period of 5 and leads the price by only 3 candles. Now let's decode the signals. It's considered when the moving averages is intertwined, the beast is asleep. In trader terms, the market is consolidation. The longer the alligator sleeps, the hungrier it becomes. After the sleep, the predator goes hunting. At this stage, the lines start to diverge. On the hunt, it catches a bear or bull, opens its mouth and starts eating. This means the market breaks the trading range downwards or upwards and a new trend is outlined. The distance between the moving averages increases at this point. After the alligator is sated, it loses interest in eating. At this moment in the indicator, the distance between the moving averages narrows. This marks the beginning of the new consolidation phase. You can learn more about trends and consolidations in my Telegram channel. It's the best place for beginner traders since there are many educational materials, strategies, and even trading signals. You can join through the link under this video. Now let's continue talking about our indicator. There isn't a single modern platform that the developers haven't integrated the Alligator. You can find it with any broker on the MetaTrader platform and on the TradingView website, since the principle of its setup and operation is the same across all platforms. I'll explain how to work with it on the most popular one, TradingView. First, open the indicators list with this button. Type Alligator in the search and select Williams Alligator from the results. You can view the settings here. I don't recommend changing anything. The default settings are perfect for trading on minute charts. You can use the indicator on TradingView to look for entry signals and place trades with your broker. I find it more convenient to work directly on the Quotex website. No need to jump from one site to another, but that's up to you. In the meantime, you can like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and now I'll show you on a live chart how to find signals for binary options. To open a buy trade using this indicator, you need to wait until the line with the shortest period is above the other 2 moving averages. It must cross the other lines from below. This will be a sign of an upward trend. When you see the situation, you should only look for opportunities to enter buy trades. For a sell option, we need the opposite situation. When the moving average with the shortest period crosses the other 2 lines from above and starts moving away from them, This is a sell signal. In this case, the trend will be downward, so you should only work in the downward direction. Besides upward and downward trends, there is also consolidation, also known as a price corridor or flat. This is when the price moves within a small range. Here's a good example on the chart. In the flat market, the alligator gives many false signals. When there is no trend, the moving averages consistently cross and stay very close to each other. This means the alligator is resting, and we should take a break too. When you see this on the chart, don't trade using the indicator. Look for entry points using other strategies. Now I will show you in practice how you can earn using this strategy and why the creator of the alligator is truly a brilliant trader for coming up with it. It's incredibly simple, you just need a trading account with a broker and a desire to earn. Now let's get to trading. My first trade is a sell. There is a downward trend on the chart, so trades should be directed downwards. Here's a small upward pullback and the start of a reversal back down. The moving average with the shortest period crosses the other two lines from above. This is what the sell option signal looks like in real conditions. The price indeed heads down. In a short time, it moves significantly from the entry point. The indicator opens its mouth to swallow the bear. The trade is profitable. Now let's see how this works in upward trend. I found an asset where the price has been going up for a while. This time I added the MACD indicator signal to strengthen our strategy. So we have an upward trend, a rising MACD indicator, and the short alligator line starts to cross the other lines from below. There is no better signal for an upward trade. I think the price is bound to soar. The second candle after the trade opens, it grows. Just like the previous one, the option is also profitable. These are excellent results which can be yours too because the strategy is suitable even for beginners. Now let's make the signals stronger and more accurate. To enhance them, you can add any popular indicator to the alligator. For example, I find it a powerful combination when adding RSI to the alligator. Here's a very strong example. The lows on the RSI indicator started to rise. At the same time, on the chart, they were falling. Right after this, the green alligator line started to cross the other moving averages from below. This set of signals indicates that the price is more likely to go up, and you should look for an entry point for a buy option. The second very profitable and effective combination is the alligator and MACD. I already used it in the second trade today, and now I'll explain in more detail how it helps to strengthen the alligator. First, we need to wait for a signal from our predator indicator. For example, as shown on the chart, the green moving average should cross the other two lines. This means the price has entered a growth phase. From MACD, we need the blue line to also cross the orange line from below. After such signals, the entry point for an upward trade will be roughly here. In both combinations, the alligator indicates the exact direction on the price, while the additional indicators helps to find the best entry point on the chart. In this video, I won't delve into additional indicators as it would take too much time, but you can find information about them on my Telegram channel. There is a lot of interesting content about strategies, combinations, trading patterns, so follow the link in the descriptions and see for yourself. Now I'll give you 3 tips that will make trading with alligator much more profitable and effective. The first tip: only open options in the direction on the trend. The alligator is a trend indicator and gives great signals when it's eating. That is, when its lines are diverging and not crossing. The second tip: be patient. If you missed a signal, don't enter the trade. This will definitely end badly. It's also wrong to enter when the signal hasn't fully formed. You need clear signs. Moments when the short period alligator line hasn't yet crossed the other two are not suitable for trading. The crossover should be clear and complete. And the third tip: don't rush to trade with real money right away. Test the strategy on a demo account. This way you will see your weak points and can address them before trading with a real deposit. And there is one more thing you absolutely need if you want to turn trading into a consistent and serious source of income: your personal trading plan. Profitable trading is a routine. It's boring and requires constantly repeating the same actions, but when you get money from it and can enjoy it however you like. A trading plan is what will maintain this routine and help you achieve consistent profits rather than sporadic gains. Your trading plan should include 3 things. First, your goals for engaging in trading. Without a goal, there is no point in trading, so jot down a couple of options or make a long list of what you want from trading. Second, a complete description of your strategy. What indicators you will use, what patterns should be on the chart, which time frame you work on, and so on. The more detailed the description, the easier it will be to follow the trading plan. And third, include in your trading plan a mandatory trading journal. In it, you will record the time of the trade, describe why you entered it, and the result. The journal is needed to see where failures occurred and to find their cause. The habit of keeping it will help improve your strategy and increase the percentage of profitable trades. I guarantee you that if you follow the trading plan and work with the trading journal, you will improve in trading and start earning much faster than without it. You can find information on how to keep a plan and journal in my Telegram channel, where you'll also find a wealth of educational materials. The main thing is the desire. If you have it, you will definitely become a trader and go to the binary options market like it's a job where you get paid a lot and don't have a constantly complaining boss. How about that for a job? And it only takes few hours a week. I think it's a very fair trade. So, register an account with a broker, take the Alligator strategy and start earning. That's all for today. I wish you great success and fantastic mood. Goodbye, see you in the next videos!